up? Is it going down? Okay, and then listen for major or minor. Generally, we're going to stick within the key signature. So the key signature will determine whether it's major or minor. Okay, if you hear it going up a third, you stick with the key signature, you're going to be pretty good with it being the correct quality. Okay, so number one, sorry, we're not in minor. We're in major. Let's sing a scale. 3, 4. Down. Okay. Are you given the starting note? Yeah. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. This time I'm going to play it, and afterwards we're going to sing it back. It's on a neutral syllable. Just when we're playing these melodies, you want to get them in your head and remember what they sound like. Okay, so I'll play it, and then immediately we'll sing it back, okay? 1, 2, 3. Put together, ready, and... Now, I'm going to play it again this time, hear the melody, and try to remember it, and then listen. Is it going by stepwise? Is it skipping? Is it going up? Is it going down? 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay, so in the first measure, from notes 1 and 2, is it going up or down? Up by step or skip?
By step.
Step. So the entire measure is going up by step, right? Okay, between measures 1 and 2, is it going up or down? By step or skip?
Skip.
It skips up, okay? Now, once we skip up, does it go up or down?
Down.
By step or skip?
Step.
Okay, then the next measure, does it go up or down?
Down.
Does it go down by step or skip between measure 2 and 3? Okay, and then how does measure 3 go? Up. Measure 3? Goes down by step or skip? Steps. And then from 3 to 4, does it go up or down? By step or skip?
Step.
Step. Okay. So that's one of the things you can kind of think about as you kind of analyze each measure as a whole, and also how they compare to each other. If you need to, you can analyze note by note. You go up or down, building up, step or skip, step. Same thing. That takes a little more time. Well, a lot more time. So you want to kind of start looking at things in groups. Okay? Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. I just write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when I first time hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean this is do re mi fa sol but
Okay.
so I just write a number first and then put a
Okay, and that works. Some people hear the solfeggio or the relationship. They hear when it's, you know, a tonic or dominant, 1, 3, or 5. They hear when it's do or sol. And if that works for you, some people hear it in solfeggio or numbers. Go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody hears it in the solfeggio or the number system. But if it does work for you, that's great. That's great. Okay, play it again. 1, 2, 3. I think they have it. Okay. I'll play it one more time for those of you still just fixing a few things. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Marcus, up on the board?
Nope.
You don't want to because you didn't finish?
No, I don't know.
Or you just don't want to get up?
Can you erase it? Yes.
Okay. Play it one more time. Follow along, see if you agree. Do we agree?
No.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's all right, but our last one is dot.
Yeah, it's the dot and half note. It's a dot and half note. This gets how many beats?
Oh.
That gets, no, that right there gets 4 beats. 4 beats.
Can't it technically just take up the whole measure?
Yes, the whole note does take up the whole measure, but if we're in 3, we use the dotted half note. Yeah.
I mean, there's some composers that'll write it as a whole note, but it's just one of those.
It's rare.
It's
it
weird.
does happen. It's rare. It's more common to see a whole rest take up a whole measure, depending on what it is, than to see a whole note take up the whole measure.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is more. You'll be more likely to see the whole rest in a measure of 3 than you are a whole note. Even though it's 3, yes, it gets 4 beats, but it means rest for the whole measure. Okay, that makes sense? But most of the time, you will see a dotted half note. Any other questions? Okay, now let's sing this in solfege. 1, 2, 3. Within your voice range, so if you need to sing lower or higher, go for whatever's comfortable for you. Okay? Do, everybody? Okay, now the melody, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Be careful, just don't be afraid to sing the stepwise motion. I think we kind of tend to compress it a little too much, and so instead of singing full do, re, mi, we get not quite there. And then make sure we get to our so mi should just be something that you just hear in your head, because you're singing your scales and arpeggios every day, all day long, right? Yes? Okay. Good, good, good.